What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to my channel. And while you're at it, smash that like button for me. I really would appreciate it. Also, hit that post notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. We are in the position, guys, where we're getting ready to go higher. Now, that's my opinion. This is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. So for you folks that are not sure what's going on, go out and get yourself some professional help. I'm just giving you my opinion on one of the greatest rallies in stock market history is about to happen in the fourth quarter of 2025. That's just my prediction. Again, go out and get your own professional help if you're not comfortable making financial decisions. This is not financial advice. But here's why I believe what I believe. Dow jumps 500 points to record as August inflation increase likely won't derail Fed rate cut. CPI inflation numbers came out this morning for August, guys. And in my opinion, they were pretty steady, but let's look at the data. Stocks rose on Thursday as traders anticipated that the latest reading of a key consumer inflation gauge won't stand in the way of the Federal Reserve lowering its benchmark interest rate next week. The Fed will be meeting next week, September 16th and the 17th, but they'll make a rate cut decision on September 17th. So put yourself in position. The Dow Jones Industrial Average gained 504 points or 1.1%, while the S&P 500 climbed 0.6%. The NASDAQ Composite advanced 0.4%. All three major averages scored new intraday all-time highs in the trading day. Now you kind of see where I'm going with this. CPI came in as expected. PPI came in as expected. That's really the only major data that was waiting to come out before next week's Fed meeting. Let's keep going. It was a confusing batch of numbers, with the consumer price index reading for August coming in hotter than expected on a monthly basis, but in line with expectations on an annual basis. See, that's what I'm talking about. Month over month, slightly hot. Year over year, in line. The CPI reading showed an increase of 0.4% for the month, according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, higher than the 0.3% that economists polled by Dow Jones were expecting. However, the index recorded 2.9% on a 12-month basis as expected. And honestly, that's what they're looking at. The year-over-year change, guys, in the CPI inflation report. And it came in as expected. Additionally, so-called core CPI, which excludes volatile food and energy, increased 0.3% in August and 3.1% from a year ago. Both were in line with Dow Jones forecasts. That gave the green light right there, guys, for the market to go higher. Green light. Let's keep going. Treasury yields fell Thursday following the data's release, with the yield on the benchmark 10-year Treasury dropping to 4%. The report also comes a day after the producer price index showed an unexpected decline of 0.1% month over month. Adding to the U.S. economic picture, weekly jobless claims saw a surprise jump. That's key right there, guys. That's key to this whole rate cut thing. The figure for the week ended September 6th increased 27,000 from the previous period to a seasonally adjusted 263,000, the highest level since October 2021. that's more than the 235,000 that was penciled in. That's a huge, huge indication of the weakening of our labor market, guys. This jobless claims number, highest it's been since October 2021. Traders still generally expect that the Fed will cut rates by a 1/4 percentage point on September 17th per the CME Fed Watch tool. They even slightly increased their bets that the central bank will cut by 0.5 percentage point. See where I'm going with this? We're setting up the stage, guys, for potentially a 50 basis point rate cut. And if that happens, guys, it will be a tailwind for the fourth quarter of 2025. It will also set up additional cuts, perhaps in October, perhaps in November, perhaps in December, which are all positive catalysts to send the market higher. Again, just my opinion, not financial advice. Please go out and do your own independent research before you make any decisions on your investments. A 1/4 point cut is a layup, and the number still keeps a 1/2 point cut on the table, especially when looking at the jobless data. This is coming from Jay Woods, Chief Market Strategist at Freedom Capital Markets. The bottom line is, what's the 10-year Treasury yield? If we see a 3 handle on the 10-year, then the market could rally there. And basically he's saying 3%. That's a 3 handle. Thursday's action follows a second straight finish at all-time closing highs for the S&P 500, fueled by Oracle's monster rally. The NASDAQ composite finished marginally above its flat line, while the Dow lost more than 200 points. Traders cheered Oracle's growth outlook for its cloud business, and shares saw their best day since 1992. Wednesday, and added $244 billion in market cap. Traders also saw it as a positive indicator for the artificial intelligence trade at large. That's why you see this thing going to the moon. Oracle was just a cherry on top of the ice cream sundae, guys, when Oracle came out and just had a monster quarter. It shows investors that the artificial intelligence boom is still booming, and people and investors and mega caps and hyperscalers are still spending money on artificial intelligence. That's a good thing. Drop me some comments. What do you think, guys? Fourth quarter of 2025. Do you think it's going to be a monster rally, or do you think it's going to be a monster dip? Drop it down in the comment box. I'd love to get you guys' feedback on that. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, smash the like button. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. Stay healthy, get wealthy, and I'll catch you on the next video. Peace. Moo is going to give you some NVIDIA stock when you open up a new Moo brokerage account and make a deposit. All you got to do is get down to the first link in the description box. That's the Moo brokerage link. Click on it and get all the details on how you can get some NVIDIA stock. Don't delay, act today. Second link down in the description box is the Wealth Builders Financial Community on Patreon. Guys, all we do in that community is help each other build wealth, get to financial freedom and passive income. If you want to be a part of our team, all you got to do is click on that second link. It'll take you over to Patreon, and then come sign up for the fastest growing financial community on Patreon. We'll call the Wealth Builders.